All right, when you think about the world of online gaming, you probably think of the big players, right? Places like Malta or Curacao. But today, we're talking about a brand new player from a place you'd probably never expect, and they are shaking things up in a big way. Let's get into it.
So, this is the big question. For what feels like forever, if you wanted to launch an online casino, you were in for a long, complicated, and super expensive journey. But now, an Indigenous community in Canada is totally flipping the script. How are they doing it, and why does it matter? Let's find out.
First, let's just set the stage and talk about the old way of doing things. For any entrepreneur trying to break into the iGaming world, the first and biggest hurdle has always been getting that license. And believe me, historically, that process has been a real gauntlet. Yeah, those three words say it all. Getting a license in one of the traditional spots, you were often looking at a wait of 6 to 12 months, maybe even longer. It meant dealing with a mountain of paperwork, endless bureaucracy, and paying fees that were just astronomical. Honestly, it was a high wall designed to keep most people out. But what if there was another way? A path that was faster, way more efficient, and, actually affordable to get your online gaming business up and running? Well, that is the exact promise of this new player from Canada. So, what is this thing exactly? It's the Tobique Gaming License. It's issued by the Tobique Gaming Commission, or the TGC for short, and this is the cool part. The commission was established by the Tobique First Nation, which is a sovereign indigenous community, all under their own Gaming Act from 2023. This is a fully legitimate self-governing body. And this all happened just now, basically. The commission was only formed in late 2023. And get this, by April 2024, it issued its very first business-to-business license to a massive iGaming company, SoftSwiss. In just a few short months, it's already become a serious contender in the space. So what's the big deal? Why is this license getting so much buzz so fast? Well, I think the best way to think about it is like an all-access pass for gaming operators. It's really built for speed, for flexibility, and for growth. Let's just start with a number that really makes you stop and listen. 0. That's the gaming tax on revenue for anyone holding this license. 0. Other places take a cut of your earnings, but not Tobique. That means you get to keep more of your capital to pour right back into your business. That's huge. Okay, next up, the price tag. The fee for the first year is right around 36,000 euros. Now, for a startup, that is a much, much more manageable number than the alternatives. It completely lowers that massive financial barrier to entry we were just talking about. And this might be the most impressive part. The speed. The entire process, from getting your application in to having that license in your hand, can take as little as 4 to 10 weeks. Just think about that. That's a massive competitive edge, letting you go from an idea to being live in the market in a fraction of the time. The flexibility is a major selling point, too. You don't have to set up a local company in Tobique. Your servers don't have to be there either. They can be remote. Plus, one single license covers the whole shebang. Casino, sports, poker, you name it. And it's all based in Canada, which gives you that foundation of economic stability. Okay, so all this speed and flexibility sounds amazing, right? But of course, it doesn't mean it's the Wild West. The Tobique license comes with a very clear set of rules. They're designed to make sure everything is fair, secure, and responsible, which helps build that all-important trust. A really crucial piece of the puzzle is knowing where you can and can't operate. The license is great for broad global operations, but there are some key restrictions. You cannot accept players from the USA, the UK, certain Canadian provinces, or any country on the FATF blacklist. So operators have to have their geo-blocking tech in place. And to make sure financial security is top-notch, every single license holder has to appoint what's called a Money Laundering Reporting Officer, or MLRO. This is a senior-level person whose entire job is to handle anti-money laundering compliance. This isn't just a friendly suggestion, it's mandatory, which really shows they are serious about preventing any funny business. The application process itself is actually structured to be super clear. You start with your preparation, getting all your documents together. Then there's a quick preliminary review to make sure you tick the basic boxes. After that, you submit the full application, and the TGC gives it the final review for approval. It's a very logical, step-by-step path that's really designed for efficiency. So when you put all of this together, what does the arrival of the Tobique license actually mean for the iGaming industry as a whole? Are we looking at some kind of fundamental shift here? Well, when you see it laid out like this, comparing Tobique to the old guard like Curacao and Malta, its advantages in cost and speed are just undeniable. Sure, Malta has that top-tier reputation, but its cost and timeline can be a total non-starter for many. Tobique is positioning itself as this emerging, agile, and incredibly cost-effective option. It's kind of perfect for startups and growing operators. And this quote from the commission itself just nails their whole philosophy. The process is, quote, optimized for speed, efficiency, and compliance, saving time and resources. It's all about enabling rapid growth, but doing it responsibly. Which, of course, leaves us with one final, really fascinating question. Is this agile model from Tobique a truly disruptive force that's going to create a whole new blueprint for iGaming regulation around the world? Or is it going to stay a clever, well-designed niche just for startups? Honestly, only time is going to tell. But one thing's for sure, there's a new player in the game, and everybody is watching.